What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the stream. Hope everyone's having a good time, good day. My day got a little better because my family, almost all of them have left. With the exception of my asshole sister and her son and her husband. We're sticking around for a couple more days, but it doesn't seem like they're here at the house, so things finally quieted down. Don't worry about all the dog attacks, things of that nature. So yeah, it's all good. Also, my brother left yesterday too, or this morning, and he left all his beer behind, so I'm having a rugged brown ale from Mountain Ale Shed Brewery. Steeped in Vermont lore. So yeah, not normally a beer drinker. I'm trying it out. It's not too bad. Like I said, I'm usually a whiskey drinker myself, but regardless of all that, basically the focus for today is I'm going to be getting around to finally learning how to play King of Fighters 14. I played the PlayStation beta of it, PlayStation 4 beta of it. That was pretty fun. And then picked it up on Steam and then prompted to never play it again. It was like, alright, well, let's give it a go. Because, I mean, it's the same thing like I did with Killer Instinct. So I picked it up and never really learned how to play it until like last year, and I'm like, wow, it's actually a lot of fun, so I'm thinking this might be the same way. Part of me will give it a go.
The King of Fighters 14.
Okay, so it looks like this all works automatically, just plugging in the controller, it's good to go. Up the field, turn that off. Okay, looks like it's all good. So let's head into tutorial. Let's find out how to play this game. Oh good, forward and back. Yeah, as you can see, I've done some of these like when the game first came out. I'm like, yeah, let's see what's going on here. So there are other pages: light attacks, throws, rush, special moves, cancels. Okay, so it seems to go over most of it.
Ready?
Really? I need to hold right to go forward?
Complete.
Wow, I'm great at this game. Sign me up for Evo.
Ready? Go!
Yeah, so let's see. Tutorials menu. We can skip most of this stuff, like forward, backward, and things like that. Alright, emergency evasion. That's something that should be good to know. Guard cancel emergency evasion uses one power gauge, allows you to safely escape from a guard position. Guarding against an opponent's attack, press left punch or right punch, light kick, or forward at the same time to do that. Okay.
Ready? Go! Complete.
Seems like a countdown, like, okay, like here's going.
Complete.
Okay, so you gotta take the hit and then do the move. Okay. So I can spend a bar in order to get out of a corner, which would be kind of interesting. Guard cancel blowback. Countermeasure move from a guard position. Use one power gauge. Hard punch, hard kick. Did you cancel? Okay. So it's like an offensive, like, it's an offensive push block, kind of. Like, normally if you're blocking in any other game, you hit a button, like X-Men vs. Street Fighter, you'll push them back off you. In this case, you can actually attack them at the expense of a gauge. Okay, so you have various ways to pressure people off you, which is kind of nice.
Ready, go! Complete. 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 Complete.
Doesn't even matter if you hit them or not.
Complete.
Good to know. Crouching low kick or light kick is a low attack. Can't be blocked by your opponent's standing guard. Yeah, because if they're standing, they're not blocking low.
Ready, go! Complete. 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 Ready, go! Complete. Complete.
Okay, but does it cost bar? It didn't seem like it did. We'll see if it shows anything. Okay, so it looks like it's just like any time, really. You can just do it. It doesn't seem like it's costing you anything, but if you're using it, if you get hit with a block like an alpha counter, then it seems like it's going to drain out your stats bar on the bottom. Okay.
Ready, go! Complete.
So an X kick.
Complete. Complete.
I'm guessing that one probably is like a ground bounce. Let's.
Ready, go!
No, it just seems to hit overhead. Okay.
Complete. Complete. Complete.
Throwing people.
Ready, go!
You have to be really close? Yeah, you have to be like real close. Okay. Used to games where you have a throw button, so that's gonna be a little bit weird.
Ready, go! Complete.
Yeah, so if they do a command throw, like a special move throw, then you're boned, just like every other fighting game. Okay. Max mode. Use one power gauge to start the mode. During max mode, you can use EX special moves. Be more powerful than normal special moves. Go ahead and use light punch or heavy punch, light kick.
Ready, go! Complete.
You can start max mode right after you're hitting or making your opponent guard. Hitting your opponent, then that to start it. Okay.
Go! Complete. Ready, go!
It has auto combos, really? Okay, so the game, that's kind of sad. I mean, if it's like Dragon Ball Fighters where you just have auto combos. Yeah, with at least one more power gauges activate Rush. Last attack will change from special move to super special move. Okay.
Go! Complete.
Yeah, it's Dragon Ball Fighters. Pressing specified directional buttons and attacks simultaneously. Command input.
Ready, go!
Fireball. Properties, your special moves change depending on which attack button you press last in the command input.
Ready, go!
So you get your light or heavy. Yeah. Next move, special ones, move up, use up your gauge.
Ready, go!
I always see something though, so... Okay, so the only way you can do like an EX is if you do activate the EX mode. Try to see if I can just cancel into it and do something fancy. Nope. So you got real fast on inputs, okay. Street Fighter's like made a lot of people lazy, myself included in that statement. Whereas like the King of Fighter games are like, it's been a while since I played them. I actually have a couple of them on the Neo Geo, but it's like, you gotta be fast with your inputs. Next super.
Ready, go!
Alright, max mode can perform these moves using all remaining max mode gauge plus 1 power gauge.
Ready, go!
Climax super special moves, way stronger than max 3 power gauges.
Ready, go!
Yeah, I love this one's like, as long as you pull it off, that's fine. Did you hit him with it and get to see that cool thing? No, you didn't.
Ready, go!
There we go. So, this guy with the cigar strikes me as like the Mr. Satan / Hercules character of the King of Fighters universe. Like, oh, I could do all these things way faster, better than you. Super cancels, canceling your special move into a super special move.
Ready, go!
So I want to do the Dragon Punch into that. Okay, let me see something real quick. Wow. My display window has gotten really twitchy. Hopefully, like, things are okay on the stream. Let me know if it's, like, glitching or anything, or if you're seeing stuttering or pausing. It looks like it's fine on my end, but I know I've been getting the buffer bug for the past couple of days because Twitch is working on rolling out new improvements, which is breaking everything in the back end. Your opponent a lot of damage using super cancels. Use them when the time's right. Yes. Advanced cancels.
Ready, go!
Okay, guess I didn't get that time. Oh, okay, I did it wrong. I just keep hitting that. How fast do you need to cancel it? So far, I don't know how fast am I supposed to cancel this, because it's like you do the double fireball forward, then you need to do fire like hurricane back, half circle back, then quarter circle back, half circle forward. Is that on first hit or? Okay, so you gotta wait for the first hit. Okay, so you have to wait for the first hit in order to do it. Got it.
Ready, go!
Nope. Oh, I guess I got it. Okay, I guess you can do it anytime, really, but you just normally want to wait until they're coming down from the juggle, I guess? Okay, I still have no idea how the combo structure works in this game, but we'll try to figure it out. What's up, Nix?
Member select.
Kim, because Kim's good in every game.
Stage select.
Transcontinental Railroad. Sure, why not? So the game teaches you super cancels, all that fun stuff, but it doesn't teach you like the combo system at all in this game. So I don't know if it's like other King of Fighter games where it was like the hard punch or like heavy or hard kick into a command, which is like a forward and an attack, and then into like a special. We'll see. Okay, so his command moves are forward light kick and double twitch, double tap forward light punch. Okay. Okay, so yeah, okay. Alright, so it's still along that line, so it's not really a... Okay. Let's try out story, we'll see how this goes. Actually, what's mission?
Member select.
Is it just doing all the trials, or is it... something different.
Ready, go! I can stop! I can stop! I can stop! I can stop! Ready, go! I can stop!
Yeah, so you gotta be like super quick with your inputs in this game. Holy crap.
I can stop! I can stop!
Okay, so those two are counting, but not fast enough on that one. There we go. So apparently I was missing one hit, so it wasn't giving it to me. I was canceling too fast. Oh man, I forgot how fast King of Fighter games, you gotta like really slap around that controller.
Ready, go! I can stop! I can stop! I can stop!
Ah. Okay, try that again. Oh, so you can link that in the air. Okay, okay, okay. Oh, they didn't give it to me then. Nope, got the air one. Okay, but I'm starting to get it there, so... Alright, not too bad. Whoa, 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 cue the butt rock. So you know the stream is not messing up, it's just trying to be stylistic. At least I think so. Sorry, the song ended. We didn't feel like putting any sound effects for Kyo versus Iori, like throwing fireballs at each other. Just use your imagination.
Member select. The King of Fighters. Aqua Yurusan.
Let's see. I have no idea who Kim is. These are the bosses, it looks like. Yo, he's your typical Shoto. And the Gisu. Geese always comes back for these games. Even though he's been kicked off of, like, top of a skyscraper multiple times already.
The
select. Round one.
Ready, go! Double
Does that do have arrow pickings? Nope, guess not. Okay. What other command moves do I have? Command list. Geese. Ropuken. Fudoken. Okay, wow. Okay, so they've made it so his counters, I think, are, pardon me, core circles or half circle pack. Interesting.
Good fight! You win! Round
I don't think I've ever seen this guy before, so I don't know what he does. Alright, Geese is slowly coming back to me at least.
win! Round three, ready, go! You lose!
Okay. I think I have Gyo's next is up. Yep.
それじゃあ始めるか
Round 4.
Ready,
Murphy still has this. He does! Still has that from Art of Fighting. Yeah, so he pretty much plays the same as he has throughout all the Art of Fighting and everything else. He's still the dependable Shoto.
資格はないぜ
Order select.
Ooh, versus Fatal Fury team. Yeah. Terry, I remember you killing me.
ギースお前を倒しサウスタウンから追い出す
ほうまた混沌とした貧民街に戻るか伝説の狼
まるで町の繁栄は自分のおかげとも言いたそうだな へりくつは粉々に打ち砕いてやるぜ。
だが事実だ。
Round 1. Ready, go!
So according to the canon, the guy that I'm fighting against right now, the guy in the red and the blonde ponytail, at the end of the Fatal Fury game, he beats you up and like kicks Geese off the top of the skyscraper, and Geese technically dies, so to speak, after like falling like 27 floors to his death. And Terry's never arrested for the murder for whatever reason. And so yeah, this is like a canon fight, story fight. Quick, kick him off a skyscraper. Get your revenge, Geese. You can do it.
Round 2. Ready, go!
I was like, wait a second, how did I cancel that into the other move?
Good fight. You win.
ギース・ハワード、悪のゴンゲメ、俺が成敗する。
お前の金はすでに見切っている。どうあがいても無駄だ。
果たしてそうかな。
まだ身の奥義を秘めているか。少しは楽しめそうだ。
行くぞ。
Round 3. Ready, go!
ダブル剣。
昇竜弾。残影剣。残影剣。
I was trying to see if like I can cancel that light punch in. Nope. Trying to make things to experiment, not the best time to do it, really.
よし。それじゃあ始めるか。
Round 4.
Ready, go!
ほら。
Oh man, I got the damn fireball. Yeah, so the game is not as hard as I thought it was going to be. Remember when I played the beta for PlayStation 4, I was thinking like, oh, I'm not going to figure this out. It's kind of complex. It definitely has more depth. I mean, I'm just barely scratching the surface, but yeah, it's like it boils down to your classic KOF type game, which is super fast inputs, you know, heavy into light into, you know, heavy into command into special is the progression for combo chains, it seems like, with canceling all over the place, you know, canceling one move into another one as quick as possible.
Come on.
Round 1. Ready, go!
Okay, so that's the counters.
ご覧になる無様ですね。
Everything was perfect. You win.
Come on.
Round 2. Ready? Go.
Double Reppuken.
That just throws you so far back.
Wonderful!
You lose.
ギース、貴様のような奴には決して屈しないこの魂。これこそが極限流の神髄だ。
おお、ならばその魂とやらを私に見せてみろ。いつぞやのように。
おう、全ての気力を叩き込む。
かかってこい。敵の竜。極限流最後の日にしてくれば。
Round 3. Ready? Go!
See if he can. Nope, didn't dodge it. Okay, so forward and leg kick is a parry, not parody, a parry.
Oh! Knockout. Yeah! You win.
Oh! ビビってんじゃねえぞ。
Round 4.
Billy!
Go!
いえ、疾風脚。おっと。ほら。極限流奥義。オラオラオラオラオラ。ほら。ほら。極限流奥義。オラオラオラオラオラ。
Winner!
遊んでいるのか。俺に勝ちたきゃ全身全霊をかけて挑んでこい。
Ooh, Oswald and Blue Mary. Whereas people see her for the first time, like Fatal Fury 3 onward, like Android 18 from Dragon Ball. Yeah, exactly.
Come on.
カーネクをお見せしよ
Round 1. Ready? Go! Oh! Amazing! You win!
私が勝っても恨まない。
Round 2. Ready? Go!
Double Reppuken.
終わらせる。
Double Reppuken.
砕け散れ。
Ooh, okay, so that's the area effect.
Ultimate fight. You win.
Alright, so I know the computer's playing a really easy game for me right now. This is definitely like a play against other people type game. So if I go online, I'll totally get my butt kicked for sure.
Are you ready?
Round 3. Ready, go.
Yeah, that's the Blueberry I'm used to seeing.
Godlike.
You lose.
See you.
それじゃあ始めるか。
Round 4. Ready, go. Rolling. Claw crush.
ほら
Speedball. Toss nut.
ヒッ
Rolling. Claw crush. Toss nut. You are in my sight.
Oh, really? Oh. Well, that's interesting to know that that beats mine.
You lose. 今度の真髄お見せしましょう。
Final round. Ready, go.
ハゲツだ。ハゲツだ。エリトギ。
Give up already. Hi, 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 hi. Gotcha.
Winner!
指導するたちの私が指導される側に。
Nakuru. Apparently she's come forward in time 400 to 500 years from the Samurai Showdown series.
Ah! 失礼します社長。
いいとこだったのに。
失礼します。大会の途中経過です。
おお、どれどれ。ああ、なるほどね。
現時点での視聴者数はなんと25億人を超えております。
Or 2.5 billion people.
久しぶりの KOF
Glad the Olympics pulls that in.
過去の大会同様、今回もハイレベルな大会となっております。
おお、そうでなければ必死こいて開催権を得たりせんや。25億か。まだまだインパクトに欠けるな。決勝までに200億達成しろ。
実はアメリカ国税調査局の推計で
As you can see, the dubbing is definitely spot on with the lips.
いかがいたしましょうか。
No expenses spared to make sure lip sync correctly.
失礼だぞ、常務。
The other, they're all ventriloquists.
やはりチームを
Fighting ventriloquists. Why? That should be a game. Get on that game, developers.
手から火を出すマジシャン風情などに負けるわけがない。
ああ、
俺が雇った専属チームがいるだろう。例のネス、ネフ、ネ、え？
元ネスのシルビーがどうか。
ああ、あいつらのチーム、強いじゃねえか。決勝で俺とやり合うのはあいつらで決まりだな。しかも俺はあいつらより1億兆倍強い。
とはいえ、犬の映画で涙腺が緩むほどの年齢ですし、あまり無理をされては。
I can't believe they have the audio this far desynced from what's going on the screen. This is really bad. It's not your stream. This is literally this far removed from what it should be.
失礼しました。
よし、そろそろウォームアップ開始だ。行くぞ、部長。
はい。
Yeah, that's bad. I mean, like I said, it's your streams were not off. They were not glitching up. It is just that out of sync in the game.
Round one. Ready?
Okay, now I figured out the string. Now I got it.
Oh, amazing! You win!
So lights into, like, 2 lights into a command.
Round two.
And I think I can recycle it into a special. Yeah, okay, cool. Neat. Oh, that's gonna get hit.
Oh, keep rocking! You win!
Ooh, King is the beast. At least she was in all the other games. I'm presuming she probably is still here. Okay, so it seems like you can do like light punch, light kick into a command, which is like forward and light punch or forward and heavy punch. Then I think you can recycle it again then to more light punches. I'm starting to like slowly kind of figure out the combo system, or at least I think I am at least. It's not, I have to say, like right now, this game, I don't know if it's on sale or not. It's not that bad. If you like other King of Fighter games, this is right up, kind of up the alley with a slight change to the combat, like the combo formula, as far as I can tell. But if you want a really, really freaking awesome game, Killer Instinct is on sale on Steam. Pardon me, you can buy the entire thing for $9.99. That's all the characters, except for I think, no, even Shadow Jago was in there too. I think Shadow Hisako was the only one who wasn't. But everybody's in it for like $9.99. It's a great game. Pick that up on Steam. It's on sale now. Buy it. But that game's a lot of fun. This is all right if you're used to King of Fighter games. It's kind of like more of the same, but it's serviceable. It's not a bad game. It definitely strikes me as a game that's gonna be a lot more fun against other people, and the more you learn into it, get used to it.
Round one. Ready? Go!
Yeah, okay. That does work.
Amazing! You win!
좋아.
Round 2. Ready? Go! Oh! I've never seen a fighter like this! You win!
Predictable.
どこからでもよい
Kung
ぞ
Fu Roo?
Round 3. Ready?
Yep, it is. That is a beastly move.
That was hot.
You lose!
Geriatric abuse gets me going.
それじゃあ始めるか
Round 4.
Ready? Go!
ほらはっほらほっ
I need to see something here. What exactly... Okay, so I know his... Oh, so he does have downward parry, because I figured his forward light kick is command and parry. Excuse me. Really? How'd you block that at point blank? Oh, that's why I couldn't quite figure it out. Alright, so it's actually a half circle back for his kick, which is weird. With Ryo, like that kick where you go forward, like Art of Fighting 2 and 1, like 1, 2, and 3 was charging down, back, and then forward and kick. And then... I'm trying to remember what other game it was. I think it was some of the other King of Fighter games. Was just a hurricane kick move. Shimoshi was like quarter circle back, and then kick, and then someone moved forward. So it'd just be all over the place, and like other than that, all his moves stayed the same except for like that one move. Really, it kind of threw me off because I wasn't sure how to pull it off. Oh, good choice. He's a pain in the butt.
Come on! Round 1. Ready? Go!
Chang, what did you do to end up in jail? And he's still strong as ever.
Oh! Good job! You win!
So Choi is just always been a Freddy Krueger wannabe, but slow, like low hitbox. Kind of a pain in the butt to deal with. I tried to see if I could like interrupt it with a super, not the wisest of moves.
You win!
This guy I have no idea about.
Round 3. Ready? Go!
Xanadu. Xanadu. Nothing to do with that Olivia Newton. Yeah, Olivia Newton-John movie, but it's got the Furu's die, see? He's been killing dragons.
Godlike.
You lose!
それじゃあ始めるか
Round 4.
Ready? Go!
Okay, that does a crazy amount of damage. So will this.
Winner!
極限流に死角はないぜ
Has no blind spots except for you kept pummeling me repeatedly. Man, this goes on forever. I guess I'm fighting everybody in the game?
Round 1. Ready? Go! Oh! Good job! You win! Round 2. Ready? Go!
Ah, I got hit by... Caught hitting the button.
Godlike.
You lose!
任務完了
それじゃあ始めるか
Round 3.
Ready? Go!
God, my fireball's just as weak as ever.
Oh! You're a beast! You win!
I love how I can hear that apostrophe in your. You are a beast. Ah, Yuri.
Ready? Go!
Oh crap. How do you get behind me to do that? I think this game has short hops. No, it does. Okay. Not that I'm gonna be able to use it. Guessed wrong.
One more to go.
Nope, this is PC. It's one of those games I bought but then like never played, so yeah. Probably. I mean, this is like the first time I've played it. I've actually played this during the PlayStation 4 beta. And then I bought the game when it came out and it just sat there in my Steam library and I never really got around to playing it until like right now. So last year I figured out how to finally play Killer Instinct. So I'm like, well, let's finally get around to this one too. Might as well try it, which is kind of like most King of Fighter games, really. Just like combo changes. I used to be really good at fighting games, but I've gotten worse as I've gotten older. Just play it more for casual. So kind of like you, just like having fun with it, but not that great. After this, though, I'm going to be playing some Dong Dong Never Die. That's a lot of entertainment if you've never seen it. For me, it's like I have like really bad arthritis, so in these games, like the King of Fighter games, especially this one, like you have to pull off so many moves so fast. It's crazy. Like you're just like whipping the stick around constantly. So it's a little bit harder, whereas like games like Street Fighter have kind of like gotten more casual and like really slowed things down. You can do slower fireball motions and still pull it off and so things like that. Whereas this game's like, no, you got to be precise with your timing and you have to get it fast. Alright, that was a good start. Okay, so this guy's ridiculously overpowered. Got it. Anyway, I thought I could link that. I guess not. See, most SNK games, usually they have problems with fireballs. Hey, look at that, it's the same thing. Who'd have figured? Until that happens. Awesome! Good to hear that, Nimix. My question is, how many more do you have to do, though? I know you're taking the pre-assessments, but I don't know how many total there's going to be. Because last I heard, I think you were only like, you weren't too far into it. 5 more to go. Okay, cool. So you're a little over halfway. Yeah, I'm kind of dreading having to learn all that stuff myself. Although technically when I went to school, we were supposed to be learning from those CompTIA books for my security class, but I highly doubt it because we had a teacher who just couldn't really think for himself. If something went wrong, he'd just panic and not know what to do. Like, we were trying to do Wireshark one day, and like, we couldn't download it because they were blocked from the firewall, even though we're supposed to have full access because we're IT. He's like, oh, I just don't know. He's like panicked and didn't know what to do, so I'm like, okay, well, let's think outside the box, you know. pulled out my cell phone, downloaded Wireshark, sent it to my G box, like my G drive, and then like we could still access that through the school. So that I sent out the link to everybody, so we can all get Wireshark and proceed. It's like, you gotta think outside the box, dude. And he had a cushy job at the VA, so he didn't care. He was like, no matter what he did, he had job security. Maybe I shouldn't be smoking when I'm fighting. Just don't kick me off a skyscraper, please. Okay, so what did Nakuru have to do with all this earlier? They showed her briefly from Samurai Shodown 1. These rejects from Ghostbusters were flying around, and then we're here now, okay? So, when do you have to have it done by, though, if they gave you an extension? I'm presuming, like, usually 2-3 months or something like that? End of the year. Yeah, you have a month, so... You'll make it. I mean, it's not that hard. I'm sure you're finding out it's not too complicated. By the way, it's like I said, your stream's not messing up. The audio is severely desynced from the cutscenes. Finding out the materials running into each other. Mm-hmm. Is that Ogre from Tekken?
Come on. Round one. Ready, go!
Nope, you don't have that problem. Okay. Got it. Ah, yeah, he's going full SNK boss here. Not what I wanted to do. Oh yeah, it goes full Neo Geo boss right now. Owning a Neo Geo arcade machine, I kind of know what I'm talking about. He's gonna teleport behind me. Nope, he didn't. Okay. That off the grounds? Wow. Okay. What? Okay. Yes, yes, KO victory! Thousands are dead because of the stadium.
Final round. Ready, go!
Yeah, I'm dead. Winner, whatever that thing is.
Continue.
Oh, it even gives you the classic arcade SNK stuff they've been doing.
Member select.
Let's see, and we got... Wow, Yuri looks like she's 12. I've never played as this guy before, it'll be fun, I'm sure.
Order select.
I'm sure this will work out perfectly fine picking characters I have not played before. At least in this game, because I've not really played it until today.
Round one.
Well, you still got that, okay. Venom Strike still fine. Okay, that's still the same. Do I have sliding? That's all she has for command is just her slide? Wow, okay. Alright. Yeah, here we go! And takes it right in the face. This is like, wow, it's actually like King, like not having, except for like one or two moves a little backwards than I'm used to, did a ridiculous amount of damage. Okay. And since Geese died last time, I thought it'd be appropriate to pick this one. Will it hit on the ground? Yes, it does. Wow. Okay, cool. I was not sure if that was going to off the ground him. And thus, the aliens start coming through like the Avengers, and the two universes together. Nintendo characters come out, we start getting Smash. This is like Dragon Ball Z End of Cell Saga nonsense, with the guys reporting. You got Hercules, or aka Mr. Satan, over there. He's looked hella dead to me. Not high, just dead. Like somebody had been kicking him off a skyscraper for the past 25 years. Do we have more butt rock to listen to? Yep. So it seems like I've never beaten this game because I haven't played it. So I'm like, if I hit a button, am I going to skip story elements, or is it just like credits? I have no idea. Let's try it. Let's risk it. Thank you for playing.
New record.
Whoa! Okay, there it is. Yeah, it's all cool. So yeah, so we're gonna let that rock here. I'm going to hit the restroom real quick. And then we're gonna switch it up to some Dong Dong Never Die. If you've never seen that game before, buckle up, it's quite the ride. It's also free. I think I have a download. I think I put it in my G drive, which if I do, I'll link into it. So if anyone wants to download it, you can have the entire thing, no problem. But yeah, so hang tight. I will be right back. Alright, I'm back. Thank you so much for waiting. Alright, let's close out King of Fighters. Actually, before I do that, let me make sure. I think I still have it. Yes, I do. Okay. There we go. Quit the game. Got a lovely black screen until I throw up the technical difficulty screen just for a moment. So I update the title. Okay, and let's get Dong Dong Never Die launched up. Game, and here we go. There we are. Perfect. Yes, this is the King of Fighters 97 intro. Whenever I click off the window, unfortunately, the audio stops. Makes it a little bit harder to balance, unfortunately. Dong Dong Never Die came out in, I think, 2009, what it says here. Chinese-made game. If you want to download it for yourself, I have it on my G Drive. It is the latest version. You are more than welcome to help yourself to it. It is a crazy, crazy game. Full of, like, stolen assets. Let's see, move this over here so I can see what the audio is. There we go. That might be pretty good. Let me know if I need to change it up or down. Oh no, I don't have... don't have directionals, hold on.
Hey man，跟我回新疆吧。
第一回合，开战，走，
Okay, let me try... No. Might get my other stick out. Yeah, looks like I have to get my other stick. Hold on. Let that run through here. Yeah, even going into, like, everything is in Chinese, which is unfortunate because I understand Japanese a little better than I do Mandarin. But it's not even letting me reconfigure, so let me try this real quick. Give me a second. I have a... I'm using like a Xbox 360 fight stick right now. I'm going to get my PlayStation 3, which I know should work, because I've played it before, and I streamed it before with that one, so let me get it out real fast. Want to go in the closet? Get trapped in the closet. You like R. Kelly? Without the whole sexual assault and pedophilia thing? Alright. Leave it open. You can go in there if you want. Alright, so... have another fight stick. This is my PlayStation 3 Mad Catz Fight Stick Pro Tournament Edition stick. It's a big old beast. I love it. Unfortunately, some games just don't work with it on PC. So let's try it out. See if this works. The last time I streamed this game, it did work for us. So I'm gonna cross my fingers. Yes. Okay. Good. So it works. Good. 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 All right. Let me jump back. Here we are. Yeah, so this game rips off just like all sorts of different things you can think of from different games and assets. Originally they wanted, like, you have Mario in a fighting game, that should be your first hint. But they originally made this game as an audition to make the next Streets of Rage game, which actually has like a little plea at the end like, hey, these are the assets we have for it, we could make a new Streets of Rage game for you guys, and we want to do it, you know, here's our contact information, if you liked what we saw. Needless to say, it never happened, but that's what this game came from.
3 billion human lives ended on August 29th.
And yes, the storyline is Terminator 2.
The survivors of the nuclear fire called the war Judgment Day. They lived only to face a new nightmare, the war against the machines. The computer which controlled the machines, Skynet, sent 2 Terminators back through time. Their mission, to destroy the leader of the human resistance, John Connor, my son.
Yeah, so basically this is all like 2012, Russia Report, the one person came forward to save everybody, American Times, only Dong Dong can save the world, he's our last hope.
Set to strike at John himself.
Over top of the Terminator 2 narration.
As before, the Resistance was able to send a lone warrior, a protector.
Skynet sent a biomechanical Terminator 2009.
Would reach him first.
Yeah, so that's the Terminator, the Chinese Terminator. Run in fear. From the Third Strike music. Alright, let me... my personal audio a little bit more. This is a 4-button fighting game. Oh yeah, I forgot it's unblockable.
KO.
Yeah, this game is like amazingly broken, but that's like half its charm. It's just like how busted it is.
第二回合，开战。KO.
It is a juggle fest and everything else in half. It's great. Yeah. Yes, I stole that from Rock Howard. And basically, like, the information on the bottom of the screen is like young province. It's like it's giving you like information about the area in China, like what they have for tourists and stuff. They're known for different agriculture. Come at me, bro. Okay, don't come at me. I think it's an honest shame that this game never got into Evo.
第二回合，开战。KO.
我才是真正的恨。
You know what I mean? South of colorful clouds. Main tourist attractions are the lake and mountain and everything else in the area. It's a neat little touch that they did that.
开战。
Also, okay, it looks like I don't have a pause button at all. It's like bummer. Okay, I've just lost audio. Yeah, so that works. So I'm not sure why I lost audio all of a sudden. Not the best games here. I'm just trying to get like the character to move left with me because there's a guy in a shirt. Looks like he's trying to pull a watermelon on the ground. Oh yeah, there's the guy over here who just you're seeing this right. He's lifting up his shirt and doing tweaking his nipples. That's the thing that's happening in this game. Let's see if the audio doesn't come back after this round, we'll restart the game. I mean, as you can tell, a game of this like quality and caliber, there's definitely, absolutely, very rarely do you ever encounter bugs or glitches. And completely unheard of, masterfully programmed, no issues whatsoever.
开战。
Give him the old gill treatment. Alright, so yeah, if the audio doesn't come back, then we're going to restart. Yep, we don't have audio, so let's restart the game. I'm not sure if you guys are hearing audio, but like I can't hear anything. Okay, there we go. All of a sudden it came back for me. Alright, so I don't know if you guys are hearing it or not, but it's like I lost audio completely on my end. I could not hear a single thing.
Three billion human lives.
霎时间怎么没有水了呢？
开战！
碰天岛。
Okay, that's cool. Yeah, it's like entirely on my end. It was like I had nothing at all.
第二回合，开战！
Yep, exactly. See, I figured like his story is like the most interesting one because it's like a straight off Terminator 2 ripoff. Since I figured like we'll do him just for like the lulls in this game. Wrenchman. Although why a soccer aka football player has wrenches, I'm pretty sure that's not regulation. Maybe it is in China. I will admit I may be a little bit more ignorant on that subject.
KO！ 赢了！
Do the Kuma pose,
第二回合，
Goki, depending on your region in the world.
我才是真正的神。
Yeah, so we got the nipple molester on the right and watermelon dude on the left.
开战！
I don't even know what these things do, because it's like a Chinese zombie is what it is, like that little blue one. So it's like, I really don't know what it's doing. Okay, it actually did something, I'll be damned. I'm just stuck.
KO！ 赢了！
我才是真正的神。
第二回合，开战！
Computer doesn't really know which way to face me right now. It's like, okay, we're gonna hit behind, but...
KO！ 赢了！
我才是真正的神。
Tempt fate real quick. Let's see. Yeah, I don't have a pause button. Okay.
天下武功出少林。
第一
I was out of range. And yes, that is Michael Jackson you're hearing in the background. I forgot which one it is, but last time I uploaded the stream of me playing this game, I got copyright hit for Michael Jackson. Because everything in this game is stolen. Just about.
第二回合，开战！
I swear it's like I can't pull off like his Gil super move when I need to. Wow, you interrupted me, you jerk. Yeah, now you can hear the Michael Jackson. Yes, Street Fighter 2 Car Boss, Karchan.
开战！ KO！ 你赢了！
Poor Karchan. Guangjian Autonomous Region. Outside Yang.
第一回合，开战！昭君出赛，黑二。
That's not gonna catch.
KO！ 哎呀，你赢了！ 第二回合，开战！昭君出赛。
Oh, I didn't know I had that super. I forgot about it. And up I go. All right.
KO！ 哎呀，你赢了！
Pyongyang Province called King. Green Lake. Here's a bet. That's what it said. I don't know if translation's to be believed.
开战！
You have your base moves. No, absolutely none of your kill. It's a combination of the two. It's kind of interesting. It's like, okay, we're just gonna give both their SNK moves. Why not? No one cares.
KO！ 你赢了！ 第二
Look like the security guard in the back's like, I'm gonna fight everybody. I get to fight the winner. It's like, I don't think you're gonna win there, Bob. Or Chinese equivalent of Bob. Oh yeah. So pretty soon. I think it's pretty soon. Like start getting like more story stuff, and it's after this guy. Hunan Province, Yangshan Cave.
我就是你心中写的那个名字。
第一回合，开战！
好团结！
Yes, it just keeps going up more and more and more.
我才是真正的神！
第二回合，开战！
It's kind of interesting, like how they made this game. It's like they didn't have. They actually did like the old school, like Mortal Kombat way, kind of. I mean, Mortal Kombat like took like videos and stuff, but these guys actually did everything with a DSLR. They just had a digital camera. It took like I think something like 12,000 shots, if I remember correctly, from the ending. It was like an absurd amount of like pictures, and then just like linked them all together in order to make the moves. So it's pretty cool. It's very time-consuming. It took them years, but. Xiangcheng City, Jiangshan, and Jiangxi Province. Birthplace of the communist movement, apparently, in China, and apparently he's a time traveler too. Good to see. So I try and do his half circle back. It's not doing it. Really? Oh man. If I can interrupt moves, so can it. And it proved it.
第二回合，开战！
Keep forgetting that last hit throws him out. This gets good wall bounce. Season 4! Season 4! He throws his friends at you, and they pose like the Ginyu Force.
开战！
Gosh, I just can't get into this guy. So for whatever reason, I can't do my, like, the big one. Like, you're supposed to be, like, a half circle back, and then punch, and then you'll do, like, your big ultimate attack, like, hits everybody on the screen. I just can't seem to pull that off.
第一回合，开战！
There we go. Yeah, it sounds like he's saying Season 4. I have no idea what he's actually saying.
第二回合，开战！
So she's about to even get him started. So many times, like, I'll have to go through and, like, actually, like, output the stereo or output the speakers through a translator to see if we can figure out what he's saying. But it sounds to me like just phonetically like he's saying Season 4. Bonus stages. Yes, where suddenly you play Streets of Rage, people. Why? Because they wanted to get the license for it. They wanted to do Streets of Rage 4.
KO， 你赢了。
我才是真正的神！
第一回合，开战！
Hi there.
KO， 你赢了。
我才是真正的神！
第一回合，开战！
Sometimes I do that move and you're still pretty vulnerable. Okay, hits him even if they're off the screen. Good to see, good to see.
我才是真正的神！
Yes, the worst person of all, Mario.
第一回合，开
Take
战！
that, Nintendo. You've come to the wrong neighborhood. Or not, I mean, seems like you're doing okay.
KO， 你赢了。
He's like, I'm just here to fix your pipes. Why the violence? Mamma mia, I'm a walking stereotype.
开战！ KO， 你赢了。
I think you fight. I can't remember if it's Mario, then like Stickman, or just this guy. What? You broke my illusion. Oh, you're too late. Skynet's plan has begun. Gansu Province, where they have a satellite launch platform. Because we all know that the Terminator walked around and grabbing his crutch constantly. I mean, it was a very bold move, but, you know, James Cameron decided to cut it because he figured it'd just be too awesome for a Terminator to be walking around just, you know, crotch grabbing and wearing a gas mask. Felt people might have been a little bit too confused. So I took out that part, and also where the T-1000 goes through John Connor's room feeling everything. So, very bold cuts. But I respect him as a filmmaker. That's why I've been really wanting to watch Terminator 2 again lately. I love that movie. It's so great. And it's amazing to think that, like, it's like the theatrical cut is like now known to be kind of like the weaker version. I mean, there is like the director's cut is like now the standard, and like all the different home versions you can buy and watch. But it's just crazy to think, like, for the longest time that people didn't know about all the insane stuff that Cameron cut out of his film. And he is known for just butchering the hell out of his films. I didn't know if I catch him or not. Cancel! No, it didn't cancel! Not the nipple power! Okay, he's healing himself and there's nothing I can do about that. Okay. He does not have a hitbox when that happens. Okay, can I timer scam him? Let's see. Yeah, I think I'm gonna be able to timer scam him. Yep, timer scam. It works. When fighting to the death against a Terminator, you can time it out. Very, very rarely does that happen. Biomechanical man imprisoned wants the DNA of Douglas to deal with a Terminator. What? So now he's gonna fight with me. Okay, so he's a good Terminator. Not his nipple power. Dude, you threw him out of my super move. You deserve to get shot. I don't think we share a life bar. I could be mistaken, but you deserve that.
开战！
Cancel. Corner carry. Nipple power. My nipples are better than yours. Terminators also have that kind of laugh too. Set the end goal, start the explosion. Yeah, so basically start the explosion. The entire cast is like, okay, that's not good. We should be dead from lack of oxygen, and there's satellites above us, so that we really should be dead again. He's enamored by his nipples. He has to get closer, touch them. And I just kick them both off the edge like a jerk. Alright. I saved everybody! Well, we're going to die from exposure, lack of oxygen in just like moments. So rocket Shenzhou 8 successfully lifted off. Yes, they found suspected like human skeletons found only a few kilometers away from the rocket. So this is the credits, and there's more after the credits, of course. People who played all the different characters. Well, that's going, which is only going to take a moment. I'm going to grab a quick drink. I'm going to crack open a warm beer, which is going to be terrible, because I don't like beer to begin with, but my brother left him. He's not coming back, so screw him. I'm drinking his stuff. Oh, that's some Rugged Brown Mountain Ale Shed Brewery from Vermont, whatever this beer is called. I don't know. There's too many titles on it. Duff beer, and ultimate Duff. It's all coming out of the same fountain, same pipe. Duff Man is thrusting in the general direction of the problem. Oh yeah! I always loved Duff Man. He was like a superhero. He was a combination of like Macho Man, Randy Savage, and the Kool-Aid Man. You know, except for he didn't like really. And Spuds McKenzie, he was like a combination of all those things together. It was such a great character they invented. Mario's a woman? The animators who did it on the computer. And logo. That's what I did the hurricane kick and all these different moves. Like, okay, just put your feet on the pipe, take a picture, and we'll just edit everything around. It's crazy. A lot of stuff wasn't even done on green screen. Some of it was like that, but some of it just wasn't. So they had to go in and manually cut around them. It's the Ginyu Force. Some model they hired. Some cosplay model they hired. Average postal worker. Advanced yoga students. Buddha with other things here. Terminator taking a oh, there's some pulls. There we go. Yeah, so this game took like 3 or 4 years. These are Capcom CPS-1 sprites from like gosh, what was it? Kind of like some dinosaurs and other games too. Unfortunately, my phone couldn't translate it fast enough, so here's the bonus fights.
第一回合，开战！
paper airplanes are terrible. I think at the end, I think it's me versus like 5 people at once, or 6?
第一回合，开战！
The guy with the gun is like the biggest threat of all. I mean, this guy is just brutal. He has like a slow down, like time maneuver. He is like the biggest threat. I have no idea which one I'm facing, so I can't take super again. That's Street Fighter 2 Hadouken sound from Ryu. But of course, this special move is stolen straight from Gil, who was a final boss of Street Fighter 3 Third Strike? Yeah. Street Fighter 3 series in general, really. Oh, Kira's like, we know you're trapped in an animation. You got the hit out. We're just gonna wait for you to land and catch you on the landing. Yeah, so he slowed down time, which makes it harder to pull off special moves, but he's got full speed everything. Now I'm gonna stand here like an idiot. Yeah, this gets crazy. I love it. This is actually like one of the most entertaining aspects of this, other than playing against somebody else. I group them together.
第一回合，开战！
I can't even pull out super. There we go. There we go. Get everybody again. Now we've got one. 3 of them are blocking. Oh, sweet. I was like, oh no, he's gonna command throw me again for super. Yeah, so now against 6 or 7 it looks like.
第一回合，开战！
Spam it? Yes. Oh no. Crouch Terminator. The nipples. Okay, Beach Boys down. I'm giving him a chance. I have enough bars. A new trailer. Yeah, so they want to develop it for the PSP because that was super easily hacked. So 10 years ago, they wanted to do a Streets of Rage 4 for the PSP and PC. They said, like, hey, we'll have exclusive level and a exclusive enemy character. PSP resolutions to tell you out there, the PC and the PC version would only be at 960 by 540 resolution, which is pretty low for PC. All resources are 100% original and drawn by hand. High definition pictures will take you to the new world of Streets of Rage. It's just saying we'll draw it all by hand and all that other stuff, even though we've stolen a whole bunch of assets. It's Blaze. So they expected to have the release date from 2010. So, you know, please look for it. No, it never came out. Sega's like, nope, not gonna happen. So that is Dong Dong Never Die. It's a great, crazy little game. If you want to download it and play it for yourself on PC, thought I had a link here, but I'm gonna try it again. Not saved it correctly. Shareable link. Delete it out for whatever reason. So if anyone's lurking, and if you want to play this on your computer, go there, download it, have fun. It's crazy. There's like no installable or anything. You just extract the zip file into a folder, and you go through. There's two of them. There's like a game, and it's got like .exe, and then there's like Chinese writing, which I don't know what that is exactly. I know it's for online. There's another one that says game.exe, and just basically open that one. That's what plays through. It looks like for, I think it's X input, which is what the PlayStation 3 controller I'm using is. But that seems to work, but the 360 controller is not quite right. Which one? This one? Or there's a couple of cute girls, depending on definition and your standards of beauty. This one? Absolutely. Oh, man. I've met some hotties in my time, but... oh. So basically, people were like investigating a storm, and they found this metal man from the future. So that all kind of loosely ties into it. But the guy that I was playing as is just a straight Terminator ripoff story. Hokuto no Ken music? You are shocked! Yeah, it's exactly. This is Fist of the North Star music. Yeah, if you've never seen Fist of the North Star, oh buddy, it's great. It's great as in, like, never show it to your parents. Never show it to small children unless you intend to traumatize them. And then maybe you should. Hey, what's the series known for? Exploding heads. Like, literally, that's the entire thing. Like, guy just goes through and hits people and they explode violently. I have a dash? Yeah, I do. It's kind of cool. Oh, speaking of like Hokuto no Ken or Fist of the North Star, as it's also known as, because I'm a giant weeb. I'm gonna try uploading another forgotten movie, because on my YouTube channel I have, and it hasn't been taken down yet, thankfully. There was this old Toei movie, anime, called Future War 1980X. And it's pretty much lost media. I mean, it's like you can't really find it where Toei doesn't really have any information on it to begin with. But I posted up a really poorly mechanically translated from Russian to Japanese subtitled version on my YouTube page. It's got, I think, close to 300,000 views now. So I have a old version of Nausicaä, which is a Studio Ghibli film. But years ago, they tried to dub it and release it in the States, I think around 87 or 88, I could be wrong on the time frame, called Warriors of the Wind, and it's just, they cut something like 45 minutes out of the movie. It's just insane. So I'm gonna see if I can upload that to YouTube and see if it gets smashed by Disney or not, because it's so edited down. We'll see what happens. This is Metal Gear Solid 2 music, by the way. Metal Gear Solid 2 boss music.
KO。还有第二次吗？
I do like the parallax scrolling. I think this is actually really good for him. I mean, this is the most advanced thing I've seen him do. I don't think it's from a game. I think they actually kind of created it themselves. I could be mistaken. Like I said, almost everything for this game is ripped off assets, so... I mean, this is like kind of almost like the Fatal Fury Terry mode, like Terry level, I think it is, where you're just riding the train through the desert, but got some good parallax scrolling through the back. It's got the gosh, what is that? Peace Walker stamp there for right there on the back there. Snake. It's great. Having problems talking. Don't know why. Probably because I don't talk usually unless I'm streaming, really. Like, hey kids, we want you to be on our video game? Sure! Alright, you in the green shirt, I just want you to stand there and Kid in the Stripes just start beating the crap out of his stomach. That'd be great. Put that on your college applications, they're gonna love it. Like, I was in a video game once. I was in front of a giant gold Buddha statue and kept getting my stomach punched repeatedly. Okay, I don't know what he's doing to his intestines or groin, but I'm concerned. I don't know, is she? I asked because I have very different view standards, so like... And I've actually dated models before in the past, despite looking how I do, looking even worse. So for me, it's like, usually like I'm not attracted to like quote-unquote beautiful people. I was like, eh, they're alright. So we were like, wow, that person's smoking hot. I'm like, eh, they're okay, yeah, that's nice. Not slamming you or anybody else, but it's just like, for me, it's like beautiful people. I'm like, eh, whatever. Oh wow, this is straight up Kyle from Street Fighter music. And stage ripoff. Yeah, we got an F-16, which kinda doesn't have. Come at me, Transformer bro. His special move is the hover hand.
回合，开战！
He's even got a flash kick. I love it. I love how the bomb in the back says inert. It's like, yes, the Chinese military, full of deadly, inert, unexploding bombs they can drop on you. Beware.
第三回合，开战！
Wait, that's my backdash? Standing bows, like, what does animate you hopping? It'll look like you're doing something, but you won't be. Just stand there. So she's interesting, but man, she is just so low powered.
KO！ 你输了。
Yeah, option brings you back to the main move. I don't know why. So I can definitely say the hottest person definitely here is not this character. I'm sorry. You know, she's very close second. I would say, you know, third, fourth, fifth, last. But Mario, that's the sexiest of all. He's got a good steady supply of mushrooms. He's got a perpetual girlfriend who just like keeps teasing him with cake. Constantly keeps getting like kidnapped by Bowser, which I mean, like, I think she's kind of into it because I think that seemed to be like her excitement. Oh no, I'm kidnapped again for the 4th time this week. How great, he just keeps coming to save me. What the hell?
第一回合，开战！
In what natural place would you have a fight with Mario on an airplane at like 35,000 to 40,000 feet? I wonder if I have a raging demon with Mario. And more Metal Gear Solid music. Bayonetta I'm down for, sure. Okay, I think I don't have a raging demon. Does not appear so, at least.
KO！ 你赢了。
Oh, does it remind me of Bayonetta? A little bit. Except for we're not flying through a city and there's not, like, angel dragons trying to murder me.
第二回合，开战！
Of course, that was the second game. I mean, the first game did also have a segment where you're on an airplane with this military airplane fighting along, so... Yeah, maybe it's a Bayonetta 1 thing, although I doubt it. I can say, but Mario plays more like Akuma. I just don't have an air fire. Oh, I do have an air fireball. Yeah, I am Akuma. I just do not have a raging demon as long as I'm aware of.
KO！
Okay, so his light attack is faster, but strong is slower. Doki! Mission Impossible music, perfect.
第一回合，开战！
Oh, that's the juggle.
KO，你赢了。第二回合，开战！
I tried to do is like Akuma's bread and butter, which is like heavy into light, into a light hurricane kick, and then Dragon Punch finish, which is like standard for like most Dragon Punch, like most Street Fighter games. I was like, I feel like if they gave him his moveset and like the characteristic, they had to have included that bread and butter combo. They did not.
KO，
Or at least most of it. You can't finish it with the Dragon Punch, which is kind of sad.
Hey，要开始喽！第一回合，开战！妖精出赛，西施捧心，花浮柳，冷月窥人，冷月窥人，冷月窥人。哈，西施捧心，西施捧心。嘿，哈，呀，嘿嘿哈，花浮柳。Hey guys, come on.
Optimus Prime. Yeah, that makes sense for a super. Why not?
花浮柳。
For a Lolita-like character, sure. Yeah, yeah.
Guys, come on. 冷月窥人。哎，
So I think Chinese like Lolita cosplay. I think Optimus Prime definitely,
浮柳。KO。哎呀。
especially fighting Mario in a raft in southern China. But then again, you know, I have extensive history of head trauma, so
哎呀。哎呀。哎呀。
oh, it does connect. Okay, cool.
哈。
I'd have to get in the corner.
Hey guys, come on. 西施捧心，西施捧心，花浮柳。西施捧心，妖精出赛。西施捧心，哈。嘿嘿哈。KO。哎呀，你赢了。
I flex my groin and weirdly shaped legs. I think I have rickets. Spending too much time in the Mushroom Kingdom on pipes and not getting enough vitamin D.
齐天大圣驾人，
第一回合，开战！KO，你赢了。第二回合，开战！
I interrupted my super jerk.
KO，你输了。
放下屠刀，立地成佛。
第三回合，开战！
So if you haven't been keeping up on my Twitter, I got a new Elgato HD 60S. I was actually streaming Death Stranding last night, which is kind of fun. I like the game. It's not what people are expecting, but it's not a bad game in my opinion. But unfortunately, it has audio pops and crackles, which is kind of the problem because I swapped out my defective unit for a replacement one, which is also defective. So I let the company know. I tried it on the Switch and PlayStation 4, Xbox 360. They all have defective audio, so it's a problem. So now I need to see if I can get a return for my defective unit to start with. So who knows when I'm ever going to get back to like speedrunning Bayonetta 2, because I really want to. I might do a run just with crappy audio, like crackling and popping the entire time through. But I really, it's killing me not speedrunning that game. Smoker Joe! Big number.
第一回合，开战！
Oh, it's third strike. Throw a fireball, then cancel into a super. I wonder if I have negative edge. I probably wouldn't. I mean, that's something you have to think about doing. No, I don't. I do not have negative edge. Okay, negative edge is basically where you hold down a button, do the move, then let go of the button, and the move comes out like a fireball. So if you hold down the punch button, probably do the fireball, let go of punch, the fireball will come out. Third Strike does that, and some other games do as well. I think Mortal Kombat 10 and 11 have that feature too. If you want to have it in there, you can actually turn it off. So it means like, because like one of the things you can do in Third Strike, Street Fighter 3 Third Strike, is you can actually like throw a fireball and then cancel that into your super. So like basically hold it down, punch, do the first fireball motion, let go of the punch, and then hit it again. So like you're doing the double fireball forward, but you're also getting a normal fireball damage on top of it. It's complicated nonsense, which is what makes Third Strike great, but people didn't really get it at the time, so it's always something that kind of was appreciated years later. Yeah, exactly. It decides on the edge of the waveform, you decide to activate something. Exactly, it's the same way. But apply to fighting games. So it was first done with Street Fighter 3, especially Third Strike, but people didn't catch on to it for quite some time. Street Fighter 3 Third Strike is one of those weird games where it kind of didn't do too well. It almost bombed when it first came out, like in the 90s, late 90s. And then, as people played it more and more, discovered more of it, it got more popular. It's like, now it's revered as like one of the best fighting games ever made. And it's like, it sold like crap when it came out in the arcades. Man, that anti-air is crazy. Really? That hits high and low. Okay, good. So if you crouch low, it blocks everything. This is not an overhead. Give me on a wake up, there's like, I'm holding down back, so there's, can't block it at all. The computer is timing it, so I can't do anything. Oh, there we go. Nope. Okay, so it just decided not to do it. So know if you held down, crouching down, like down back, it should block everything. It just decided not to. That's alright. So there's one last little game I want to play before I wrap things up tonight, because my hands are starting to swell. Switch out controllers real quick. Yeah, I think I need to switch out controllers. Plug in the 360 one. There we go. Mess of cords all over a sudden. Let's see, let's move out this one here so nothing gets run over by my office chair I have. Don't think I have this in my scene list. I know you're gonna be looking at a black screen for a second, but I think I do. Excellent. Okay, right there. Okay, come on, computer. Stop screwing around. Stop freaking out. I need you to cooperate with me here. Be cool. Be cool. Why are we whispering? NVIDIA.
Ultra Street Fighter 4.
I present to you the last good Street Fighter game. Because Street Fighter V is just a freaking dumpster fire of a game. There's no avoiding it. Well, for example, okay, so let's pick Jury, one of my mains. I have like a lot of mains in this game. I'll just be straight up honest with you on that. But let's see, let's do Evil Ryu as a training partner. So the big thing about this game, like what happened, I know that the sound cut out for a second, I'm just adjusting things real fast. Yeah, this is like super quiet, let's bump it up. There we go. So this character Jury is introduced for Super Street Fighter 4. And so she's basically like, you have a fireball move. You can you can just fire it off fast. You can get a low, you can get a medium, get a high. You can also hold it down. You can charge fireball. So right now I'm holding down the light kick. So I can let go of it whenever I want, have an instant fireball. Street Fighter V changed her from a rushdown character, like basically you jump in, go ham, do a lot of damage as fast as you can, get out, just basically be in a person's face as much as you can. Street Fighter V, they changed her to a charging character, like you have to do this move here to get your fireball once, but then you have to do it again in order to get your fireball to come out. It's crazy. So it's like, so they see you start doing this movement over and over, and people know, oh, you have a fireball, or you have a spin kick, or something like that, and stave up. It's like, so they know stuff is coming. It's crazy. Like, you can't just use it as part of your attacks. You can't just jump in and either combo it that way, or and keep doing other things like that. You don't have that element of surprise. You can't keep people guessing, because they know, like, oh, they saw you charge up a fireball, and there's an icon on your screen that says you have a fireball charged up, ready to go. As soon as you do the button again, it's going to come out. It's like, why? They also got rid of her dive kick, which is a great pressure move. I mean, you can basically get people in the corner without expecting it. You can just do one, go for a juggle. You have options, and they took all this stuff away from Street Fighter V. It is such a clunky system. It is such a shame. Okay, that's not the one I'm looking for. I'm double. What is her? That's the one. So they also have combo structures too, so you can do all sorts of crazy things. Just that's taken out of Street Fighter V as well. It's like they just completely screwed this character and more. They took away just basically the combo structure for this game is light, and then medium, and then medium into heavy. You can go up, but going down is harder to do. And then like they changed like Street Fighter V to be like, well, you have to start off with medium and then go into light, and then go into heavy, then go into heavy again. It's like it's just all over the place. It makes no sense. It's a bizarre game. This game also reacts really quickly. We're talking 4 frames of input delay, which is pretty quick. And then Street Fighter V started off with 8 frames, so it was double that. So you'd hit a button and you'd be waiting for your character to do something on the screen. It was just such a freaking dumpster fire. It was such a pain in the butt. I think I can still do that. I think I have to be in the corner. Let's see. Yeah, I have to be for it. I mean, there's just so many cool stuff in this game that just never happened. It just got murdered by Street Fighter V. The other cool character is Oni, which is basically Akuma, this guy, but even more evil and even more powerful. Let's see, what is it? Kohado is his... Let's do Ultra so we show off both. But this game is just so much fun. It's like you play Street Fighter V, it's this really weird delay to it. It just does not play well at all. Nobody's really happy with it. And you go back and you play this game, and it's just so much fun. Get everything up on top, so... Yeah, so that's... You can jump back, you can do a downward attack on people, keep them guessing. You got your fireball, you can charge up, make it stronger. You can do like either fast, go all screen, or you can charge it up and hold down, make it even stronger, go all the way, classic fireballs. First of all, he's got a Raging Demon, which is fun because you can actually, like, he's got a forward medium kick, which moves you forward slightly. So you can actually do a lot of fun stuff. You can actually, you can do that medium kick into a Raging Demon, which is a grab move, so people block it, and you just see if I can try to pull it off. Nope, not doing it. It's not doing it for some reason. There we go. So if they see the kick coming, they block it, then they just get smashed by the grab. I mean, there's just so many cool things about this game. That's right, they took it away from him. But yeah, it's like, so we'll just go through and play some arcade game, have some fun with this. This game is just so much fun compared to Street Fighter V. It's just not at all. It's like medium difficulty, sure. I gotta pick my gal. We gotta go Dury. And... viewer number 2.
My assignments lately couldn't be more boring. Now, if you don't find some way to occupy me, I might have to sneak off and find my own fun things to do. Please, that's not a threat, that's a promise. I don't think we need to resort to that. Well, I wish you'd open your mouth quicker if you have news like that. Don't keep me in the dark. Ooh, a tournament, huh? Interesting. Just to make sure, this thing isn't subject to any rules now, is it? Now that sounds like something I can sink my teeth into. No holds barred. It's just what every girl wants.
She's a ventriloquist too. I knew it.
South Asia, morning business day. We've got 2 supreme fighters lined up. This is gonna be one hell of a show.
You look like you're in good shape. Let's have some fun.
Let's get started. Fight!
Here.
Oh, this is so responsive. So much fun. I thought about, like, okay, let's make a series of, like, games where I go back, I give them a second chance and play, and, like, well, let's do Street Fighter V, and I'm like, no. I've given that game 30 hours. It's just not fun. Too close. Some weird delay on my pad. Let me try something here. I'm going to switch out to the PS3 one in a second. Guile! Don't tell me it's Guile, it's Guile. We know the truth.
It's the battle of the century. Fight!
Let me try something real quick. Let me switch out for my other stick I just had a second ago. Come on, long cords. Long cords. It is not registering this one at all. Okay. So much for that. Alright. Back to the 360 pad. Yeah, because I remember I had this problem last time. I don't know what it was, but I was having a problem where this game, I'm playing the PC version, and it's just like, it's registering like a couple more diagonal inputs than I'm actually putting in for whatever reason. So it makes your moves feel like slightly off. Now I have no control! Oh well. Now the game's just like, it's confused, it doesn't know what to do. It's not registering anything, period, at all. And it's busted! Yay! That's okay. I've been streaming for almost 3 hours and my hands are all screwed up because we got rain coming. Yeah, good stuff. But definitely want to thank everybody for hanging out. I do appreciate it. Of course, Nimix for dropping by. Always friend of the stream, and to you and me and Tasser Extraordinaire. Always glad to have you by here, especially since I know that Icebug has actually been streaming recently too, around the same time I have been. That's always cool. Also, shout outs to My Hero Is Me for dropping by earlier when I was playing King of Fighters 14. Do appreciate it, but I normally stream around 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so if you don't know when that is, just go ahead and type that into Google. It'll tell you for wherever you are in the world. You can also check me out on Twitter at Wursel555. So whenever I stream, usually I post up around 2 or 3 hours in advance what I'll be playing, and you know, if there's any delays or medical problems that stop me from streaming, you'll know about it when it happens. I'm going to take tomorrow off, which is going to be Sunday, so I should be back on Monday, December 2nd. I will think of something to play. I might do a Bayonetta 2 speedrun then with a defective Elgato with audio problems. We'll have to see, but I'm really wanting to get back to it and get going with it. It's been bugging me not doing speedruns of that game for quite some time because I wanted to get back in and get my times lowered, get more competitive, and I haven't been able to, but we'll make that happen one way or another. So, let's see, is there anybody streaming right now? Not really, but that's cool. Alright, so thanks for hanging out, and I will see you guys hopefully next time on Monday.